All right. Welcome back to the channel here. I'm going to start with Aries. I'm going to start here with Aries. This is for anywhere you have Aries in your chart. All right. Um, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, of course. Okay, Aries placements, or even if you're not an Aries sun, moon, or rising, this message can still be for you. Okay. Welcome to Great Mother Mary Tarot, where we focused on embracing both the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine who has been left in the dark for quite a long time now. I just seen a post too talking about how just 50 years ago, I think it was 50 years ago, women were just now able to vote and open a bank account without a man. And that wasn't that long ago. So, Aries, there could definitely be something that you're starting to do new in your family that has not been done before. All right. So, I'm going to start with the Oracle of Radiant Sun. Okay. Okay. So, what messages do we have for Aries placements? Okay. So, we got optimism, extremism, resistance, protection, and loss. Okay. We got practicality at the bottom. All right. So let me check my mic. All right. So Aries, it looks like here, this week is going to be a very practical week for you, especially if, when it comes to the job market, your career, or just up in the status you have in the world. Optimism with the moon in Sagittarius here, extremism, Mercury, Scorpio, resistance, Mercury, Taurus, which are actually quite opposite. And then you got the moon, Aries, Saturn, and Pisces loss. So you definitely may be feeling like a resurgence in your energy where you're ready to take on more responsibilities at this time. You may have kind of laid low in the last few weeks, maybe 2 months. You've been extremely quiet or resisting the urge to go out and stomp around or be seen. You probably felt the need to go into hermit mode in order to protect yourself while you go through some grievances. Maybe it was a loss of employment, loss of money, or loss of a family member with the Saturn Pisces here. But overall, you did take things one step at a time, and that is what's going to allow you to pay off here with this moon and the Capricorn practicality card at the bottom. 10 is a number of instant manifestation as well as a new beginning. So, because you were able to take these things step by step, it allowed you to kind of be one step ahead of everyone else, which Aries is pretty good at because you're number one, you're the first. Okay, you're going to be the first to do something in your family that has not been done before. And I feel like you've been trying to convince people of that, but they weren't very open to hearing what you were trying to say or what you were trying to communicate with them. But now they're going to see that they may have lost out or someone has lost out on you. Okay, what else do I want to add here? I'm gonna pull from Lilith. Right now, Lilith is opposing you in Libra. I'm gonna go ahead and get a card from Lilith. What message does Lilith have for Aries energy or Aries placements or the viewer? What message does Lilith have at this time? Yeah, so Yeah, a lot of people might be pointing you away from doing something. I'm getting like some type of art or art management, some type of art management or management of a studio or buying property. Somebody might be advising you against this. You see the vision, but somebody else is advising you against it because they don't want your money to get caught up in something that it will be kind of hard for you to get out of it. However, you must follow your own instincts, and whatever losses that come with your investment, you're actually willing to take on. And I think that's what makes people feel like you are the lost cause or what you're doing is a complete illusion. But if you have the instinct, the nudge, the intuitive like notion to go against the grain and do something anyway, then you should definitely do it. Again, just continue to be practical, taking things one step at a time. All right. So Lilith here, we got the nodes of the moon, which are Aries. You're in the North Node right now, 32 breaking down to a 5. You are here to create change and it will make other people uncomfortable. And this allows you to release, clear, and align on the path that you're destined to be. And because the North Node is in your sign, Aries placements, wherever you interact with someone and you highlight the Aries in their chart and them we're all kind of like clashing and harmonizing at the same time by interacting with each other to put each other right on the path we're supposed to be on. And it may be a good thing that whoever is resisting you or whoever is resisting your idea um, dropped out the race or they removed themselves. It's actually a good thing for the both of you. It doesn't have to be like a energy of, you know, they neglected you or they abandoned you, because that's not really what the case was. The real case here is that you both put each other on the road or the place you're supposed to be on. And we got master manifester here. Yeah. You both helped each other manifest exactly what it is, according to your, frequency and vibration, what you truly wanted. Okay. Can we clarify the nodes of the moon, please? Let's clarify the nodes of the moon. See what other messages we can get. But I'm definitely seeing this as like someone who doesn't want you to sign the contract, but the contract is a lot of money. I'm getting big money between you and another person. This is like this could be a marriage. Someone might be telling you not to get married. It's bad for you. This is that and the third. If someone leaves you, they're gonna take all your stuff and you're the one with all the money. Like, they're telling you to protect yourself so you don't lose anything, but you might be very optimistic about this person or just marriage in general, where you don't feel the way that they feel and they're trying to guide you away from it. But again, I was also getting like property as well. Someone, like, if you're trying to buy a house or purchase some commercial property, um, so a lot of people may be telling you to go against that feeling, because the market might crash in the future and you don't want to lose money, you don't want to recoup and the money that you may lose in the future. But all we have is now. Okay, what do we need to know about the nodes of the moon here? Nodes of the moon. Okay, yeah, intuition definitely on point right now when it comes to money. Look at that. You're going to get more out of this deal or this situation than you thought, and it might be hard work getting through this because you're going against the grain. And here is King of Wands, Leo energy. So you could be working with a Leo, or you might be interested in working with a Leo, marrying a Leo, or you might have Leo in your chart. But this is someone who's an enterpriser. So this is someone who owns businesses. Okay, master manifestor. You're trying to master manifesting the type of businesses or business associates or assets that support your business to the best of your ability. And I feel like you'll be able to get it done. It's going to be a hard road, of course, because everything that's happening in the world you may not have full control over, but that's what your intuition, what the Page of Cups is guiding you to do, is to look at things from a fresh perspective. Stay in tune with what your vision is, and things will work out. Just keep going, being practical, taking it one step at a time. Don't, you know, rush all the way in, because Aries is very, that Mars energy, just like, damn everything, let's just get her done, and sometimes you have to go a lot slower than you would like to, and that might be the resistance on your end, is that you have to move about 10 times slower than you normally would. And that can make you feel very uncomfortable because you're not used to pouring so much time or effort into something. Because when you move slower, even if you work out Aries energy, right, Martian, when you exercise and you do those exercise at a slower rate, you actually burn more. At least that's what we've been told, right? You burn more when you move slower because you put in greater resistance on that which is going to A, remove itself, or B, cause growth. And the more resistance that you have when you exercise, the stronger you will actually be. And I feel that being practical, taking things one step at a time, because this is Capricorn energy here. Saturn comes around once every almost 30 years. Okay, so you could be on the verge of your Saturn return or just past it. When you got the sudden realization of what you need to do, you may have gotten a download, on how you need to move. And the North Node, being in Aries energy, is continuing to show up those intuitive nudges saying, hey, you need to balance your money or balance your checkbook, because you may have a pretty big family in your future, or you may have a pretty big, just load of responsibility. And the Ten of Cups is here, so it's something that will actually make you happy. It can give you the illusion, or be the illusion or dream that you've always wanted. And it doesn't have to be like you have a bunch of kids. It could just be like you are able to take care of the family that you already have without even being married. And the only way to do that is for you to take your time. And that might be what's really bugging you, is that you have to slow down and be practical and read through things, get a lawyer, like things like that. And the people who are against you making these types of movements, maybe they've had some type of experience in this with the Sagittarius energy here, which is why they're telling you not to do something, but their experience doesn't have to be yours. Okay, their experience never has to be yours. And they may have gone through a lot when it comes to family and being married, but you're still optimistic about what can actually happen between you and another person. And it doesn't have to be what happened to them. Y'all two different people. Y'all everybody has different karmic cycles. And even if you were to get married, of course things are not always going to be super, super easy. There's going to be hard days, but it's just about where you focus. Okay, the Nine of Wands here is focused on this Ten of Cups. That's why they're able to get through, the balancing, the redirecting of the physical energies. You have to stop focusing on certain things and people because it doesn't align with your Ten of Cups. There's no point in focusing on having a situationship if your end goal is to actually be married and have a family. That means you need to stop dealing in circles and people that do not vibrate on the frequency of a happy marriage and family. You need to if your end goal is to own, a block full of businesses, or, different real estate all around the world, you have to get away from people who don't even care about if they leave their hometown or not. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how you're going to expand here, with the page. Okay, so we got good news coming in when it comes to travel. Okay, we got temperance here. This is an angel. This could definitely represent protection. But yeah, you got something or someone here, could be younger than you, but you definitely have an opportunity to do it big, very big, very big. You just need to continue to follow your instincts and, again, be practical in your approach. All right, Aries energy, thank you so much for tuning into this message, or viewer if you're not a Aries or Mars dominant person. I hope this message still found you well. And until next time.